Hi everyone, I just want to spend a minute talking about Google Docs and how you can use it for the written report for the final project. So in the weekly discussion for your group, I posted a link to a document that I uploaded for each group. And if you click on the link, it's going to bring you out to a document that looks like this. So this is the document that I posted in the part 1 final project specifications, and I've just uploaded it into Google Docs for each group. So because you're only going to have view rights rather than edit rights, you're only going to be able to go and have a look at it unless you tell me that you are interested in doing some editing on it. So I ask you in that discussion forum, do you want to be able to make modifications to the document? And if you indicate yes, then you need to give me your Gmail account so that I can come back here to the document, go into share, and this is something that you guys should all learn how to do as well. Go up into share, and then here in the share with others dialog box, under people, if I want to make someone an editor, then I would go and enter their email address and then click send. Okay, so that will make them one of the editors for this particular document. And here I can see the list of people who are already editors for this. Okay, so I'm just going to click done for now. So once I've added you as an editor, that means you can go in and you can make modifications to the document. Now up here it says saving. So every time Google Docs detects a change, it automatically saves the document. And then once it has saved the document, it says all changes saved in Drive. That means that now my most recent changes have been saved. I don't need to go and deliberately save my work as I go, because Google Docs automatically does that. Even if there are simultaneous editors at a time, it's constantly saving modifications to the document. All right, the other thing I want to point out is that there is a formatting toolbar here. It's very similar to Microsoft Word. So you can select something and you can apply formatting like bold and underline and change the color. You can change the alignment on it. You can change the zoom or the magnification in the way that you view the document. You can undo something if you've made a mistake, or Control Z. You can redo, or Control Y. You can go into more and do things like remove the formatting, especially if you copied and pasted from somewhere else, and you can go into TX, which is remove formatting. And then there is a whole other menu here up on top. So go in and have a look as soon as you have a chance. So in File, for example, there's some cool things here. You can do things like make a copy of the document. You can download it. This is important to know. You can download the document as a Microsoft Word file to your local machine. And then go again, have a look when you can, as soon as you can, and see what features are here. Okay. All right. The other thing you can do. So here I am in edit mode, and let me just undo that. I'm in edit mode, and if I want to do something like click on something in the table of contents. So if I try clicking on something, then really because I'm in editor mode, what it's going to do is allow me to change the name of the item inside of the table of contents, which is not the best way to do things. It's not a good idea to manually edit the table of contents. What you should be doing instead is changing the name of the titles for each section, and then returning here, right-clicking on it, and clicking on update the table. Okay, so I'm going to click away from that. If I want to see what this is going to look like for someone who's just viewing the document, so right now I'm in edit mode, I'm in editor mode, and if I want to go and see what this experience will be like for someone who's just viewing it, then I can go up here into the top right, click on this pencil icon, the down arrow beside the pencil icon. So I know right now I'm in editing mode, but I can go into viewing mode. So if I click on that, now I see what the document will look like for someone who only has view rights for this document. And if I click on any item on the table of contents, so for example, I'll just click on this, then it takes me down to the corresponding area of the document. Now I want to get out of viewing mode and back into edit mode. So I'm going to click on editing. And then here on the far left, I can see that I can click directly. This is, in effect, a production level table of contents where I can click on any of the titles, and it'll jump directly to that area of the document for me. Another thing I want to show you is that you can add a comment to any section of your document for your group mates to see. And a comment is different from actually modifying the document, because a comment is only there for the other editors to view, but it doesn't become a permanent part of the actual saved document that others would be able to view. So I'm going to I'm going to put my insertion point where I want the comment to appear. So I'll just put it there. So I've clicked at the end of this sentence, or I could even highlight a whole word or set of words, and then go up to the top right, click on the comments button, and then comment again. I get this little dialog box. I can go and enter my comment. It might be a question for my group mates, or some kind of invitation for someone to make a comment, and then I would click on the comment button, and then there it is. So others can see that some kind of comment has been added to this area right here. In order to remove a comment, you can click on the area where it has been added, and then click on these little three dots, and then select delete. It's going to say, are you sure you want to delete the comment thread? And then go yes, delete. Okay, and that removes it again. All right, so I think I'll stop here. I'll just remind you that I do have access to the document. So as you make your contributions and your modifications to the document, I will have access to it. And if you have questions, then you can go ahead and ask me. A good place to post your questions about this is in the discussion forum topic about your Google Docs work. Post your question there, and then I can always dive into your actual document and have a look and answer your questions. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. I think that you will find this tool very, very useful, and well, I hope you have fun with it. Thanks.